Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at game number 18 in our 20 from the Intellivision series. And this was a sports title, and sports titles for the Intellivision were really starting to show their muscle versus the Atari 2600 sports titles. They had better graphics, better gameplay, better bells and whistles, and this is baseball, or also known as Major League Baseball. This was created in 1980 by Mattel Electronics and David Rolfe. And this, unfortunately, is only for 2 players, as far as I can tell. For the keypad, or for the overlay, you see that button number 1 is for the left fielder to control them or to throw the ball to the left fielder. Button number 2 is for the center fielder. Button number 3 is for the right fielder. Button number 4 is for the shortstop. Button number 6 is for the second baseman. Button number 7 is for the third baseman. Button number 8 is for the pitcher. Button number 9 is for the first baseman. To bunt, you press either the bottom left or bottom right action button, and to bat, to swing the bat, you press the top left or top right action button, and for the dial, you serve the pitch. Press 0 to throw to the catcher. Well, the title screen says 1978, but this was actually released in 1980 from what I've heard. But, yeah, this is for 2-player simultaneous play only as far as I can tell, so I'm going to have to control both teams at the same time. Now, it's weird that this is Major League Baseball, but there's no actual license for teams or players or ballparks. But I love the bells and whistles of this game. But yeah, the controls on the keypad for button number 1, you throw to the left fielder. You can run around after you've caught the catch. You can even run around before the catch and miss the catch. Button number 2 throws to the center fielder. Button number 3 throws to the right fielder. Whoops, see? He didn't make the catch. There, I have to move him over to pick up the ball. And button number 4 throws to the shortstop. There's no use for button number 5. Button number 6 throws to the second baseman. Button number 7 will throw to the third baseman. Button number 8 will throw to the pitcher. And whenever you're ready to pitch the ball, you got to throw it to him. And button number 9 will throw to the first baseman. And button 0 will throw to the catcher. And it's back to the pitcher here. And to pitch, you can press anywhere on the dial. If you press up, there's a fastball. If you press up left, there's a fast inside curve. If you press left, there's an inside curve. If you press down and left, there's a slower inside curve. Press down and it's a slow ball. Press down and right and it's a slow outside curve. Press right and it's an outside curve. Press up and right and it's a fast outside curve. And you can hit home runs. Usually they will hit a wall. And you press left or right to run as the base runner. Oops, ran past and I got tagged. You're out. This was just mind-blowing at the time for sports games. This just blew everything the Atari 2600 had out of the water. You cannot bean a batter. The ball will just go right through them. Yeah, the rules of baseball are in this. You can have double plays, you can have triple plays, rundowns, and intentional walks. Yeah, as the batter, you press the top left or top right action buttons. Hey, there's a home run. The computer will automatically make you run after you've hit a home run. But I was not good during this part of the gameplay. I will not do a whole game because that will just take forever. but I will try to get more competent with my fielding. It's really tough to do 2 players at once. And there I stayed on the base. So yeah, once you can advance with the dial or retreat, but once you come into contact with the ball, or you have a base runner, they're going to be gold. And there I hit a 2-run dinger. Home runs don't really seem to happen that often. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get used to fielding. It takes a while to. Yeah, I was too late there. You're out. I like the draw there. But yeah, Atari's. I bounced right to the fielder there. Oop, didn't quite make it there. Yeah, this was so much better than anything Atari had at this point. Something I've noticed that's kinda lame about this game is that it seems you can't catch fly balls to get a guy out. I've been in just the right position, press the keypad button to make that guy active right where the ball lands, and you still hear the rising sound of the ball as it touches them, just like right there. And the runner doesn't get out. You have to throw it to first, or whatever base they're running to. Maybe it can happen, but I have not seen it happen in this game. There was a very slow roller. But you do not get to see the shadow of the ball, and that was really important in later baseball games. But this was only 1980, and this just broke a lot of ground with sports games. I'm pretty sure that my neighbor down the street used to have this. Yeah, we're gonna start skipping forward in just a moment to later parts of the game. But well, that'll be in just a moment here. And that time I just had a hard time with the buttons because this is emulated the keypad buttons. I just could not get used to. About the only thing I started getting used to later in the game was throwing to first base, and that was pretty important. And there's a 2-run homer. There's no special animation or anything for like a grand slam, as far as I know. But yeah, we'll cut forward. Hey, yeah, just like that. I caught a fly ball, and it was not an instant out, and you could still hear the rising pitch of the ball flying. So that was kind of lame, but yeah, for 1980, there was nothing else like this. Even in arcades, the baseball games weren't very good. This was certainly better than those. And there was another. Oops. There's another ball that probably should have been called a fly out. I think one of the arcade baseball games I remembered seeing at the time was called like Extra Bases, and it wasn't as good as this. This has a date of 1978 on the title screen, and I'm sure that's when it was conceived, but it was not released until like 1980, I believe. Maybe this was one of the launch titles, but it was not. It was generally not released nationwide until 1980, I believe. I love the crowd sound. Note that the score is now 10-0 in favor of the visitor, and the crowd is still cheering. Even when the game is over, if the home team lost, they still cheer. See? It's kind of silly. But that was baseball for the Intellivision. Game number 18 in our 20 from the Intellivision series. This is Crazy Clown Radio. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon with game number 17. Stay safe, everybody, in this crazy coronavirus time. Take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.